phone. Switch to the live scene. Okay. So there we go. Oh, I gotta switch the angle up a little bit better on the other one over there. But it does look good. Okay, so y'all can see me on this one until all the way back there. You can see the market. Good, good. So we're gonna go to the market real quick here. Let me full screen it. This is also from the new website too, y'all. The new website has moved into more of the public beta version. Initially, oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me turn this music down. This is loud. All right, there we go. That's better. Now y'all can hear me. So, so this is like the public beta version more that is going, because initially we were doing the private beta. So those who participated, thank you for that. And you'll be getting rewarded for your participation. You already know what's up though. You got the emails and stuff, so we appreciate that. And then for the people who still want to get involved, because we're still in the beta phase, so you can still get involved if you want to. You can sign up on the website. But yeah, so we're gonna get things going here. Let me move my character over away from my desk in the virtual world though, real quick. But as you can see, I'll give you a little preview of the site too, real quick. You see we've got on the sides here, we've got ads spaces so people can put their own ads, because this is a market platform for the community, right? We're all building into this together. So we have, obviously we're going to go to the home page. So you can see it starts with the top view of the market. It gives you a little preview of everything that we do at the market and setting up your booth or your shop. You can see some of the items that I have available for sale, right? I still have to add stuff in, but all of this is done completely by me. I coded this myself. And this is going to be moving more into a community-led platform, right? So the way you could think of it is, right now, since I'm building it out, I'm the one who's going to be, running things, because I'm building it out, right? It takes a lot of stuff to build this stuff out, especially if I want to make sure I'm getting it done right. So, I got to make sure, I got to make sure it's done right. So then as I get it done right, I can bring people in to start being vendors at the market, and we actually begin to share ownership in the market. So now we're moving more into that stage, and you can actually sign up if you are somebody who sells stuff on TikTok or wherever, right? And remember, TikTok is shutting down in 2 weeks, y'all. So you gotta find somewhere to do it if you're not already. You can connect it to your own website. You can connect it to your Shopify, whatever. But I would highly recommend, you check out what we got going on over here, because this market, again, is a community-led and community-owned marketplace, right? So basically, you actually become part owner when you get one of these booths or one of these stores. Initially, because we're doing the promotions in the beginning where you can actually get this for free. So for 6 months or until this market is completely filled, you will actually have no vendor fees. That means you're going to be first in one of these brand new ways of being a vendor, of selling to people online, of interacting and networking with others in a in the same marketplace that you would actually enjoy the same kind of stuff, right? Because farmers market, you know what's up. You're going there for plant people and all things related to farmers markets, even if it's not just plant stuff. So we've also got our virtual stage over here, right? So if you are somebody who's like a performer, let's say you're a singer or a comedian or whatever, right? We can set your screen up to display you in the real world up here, and then your digital self, right? You see, this is me walking around, right? I can even say hello there, right? I could even do a little dance, right? Do a little salsa. You see, so this is really, really cool stuff here. And you can have your performance up here on screen while your avatar is doing its thing. And we'll have people down here in the audience enjoying it while they're browsing the market, right? So brand new concept to all this kind of stuff, bringing the farmers market into the real world. I kind of thought of this because, number one, I myself have a disability, right? So it's very difficult for me to even have a farm and gardening business. I have to do a lot of extra work to be able to keep up with what we're doing here. So I self take care of myself naturally with other gardening. I'm not gonna say, but other gardening, right? But it helps me a lot, so I'm able to continue to do what I do. And then I'm doing stuff like this, for people who may not even be able to go to a farmer's market, or, also are having trouble getting into farmers markets because farmers markets themselves, number one, you've also got insurance things, right? You've got to worry about all kinds of insurance requirements just to be in the farmers market. You've also got to worry about booth and vendor fees that are pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. Around here, the vendor fees get pretty high. I've even seen upwards of like $200 per day, which just is insanity, because you would have to make that money back and more just to make it make sense, right? So here we're making it very easy. In the first 6 months or until the market's completely filled, you actually get your own vendor or shop space. You can see we've got the little booth vendor space, and then we've got the shop or store space, whatever you want to call it. And we can completely customize this to look how you want to. We can add in 3D versions of whatever you'd like. We can add videos, images, right? And make it completely interactive so that when people come to visit, they actually have things to do, and it takes them to your website, or they can even purchase directly on here and on our website, because with our website now that you can even go check out, it's now in the public beta phase. You can go and see over here in the shop, and you can't see all the shop pages unless you're a beta tester, but you can see this page. So over here we've got the SDLA shop. This is our stuff, right? And you saw this in the just now. That's where we were at. This is for the market booth stores, right? So the store that I showed you, and this is the market booths, and then the community marketplace. And when you click on these, it goes to a directory of all the ones that are there, and it shows actual items that they have for sale, and you can buy them directly from there. So as a community, we can all work together to build this out, and we all share ownership. So especially for the initial people who are starting out as beta testers, we are giving them extra benefits and rewards for being, the first ones, the founding community members. Oh, hey, Erica. I didn't see your messages. I'm so sorry. I missed them. Hey, y'all, coming, signing for the beta. Hey, all right. Yeah, definitely, Eric. We got Erica Seed Seller over here on TikTok. So we're live on other platforms too. I gotta tell the other platforms what's going on. We got Erica Seed Seller over here on TikTok. Go follow her, check her out. She's signing up for the beta. And definitely check out what we got going on here. I would recommend, either a booth or a store. Obviously, store would probably be better. It's free, right? You get the best, the biggest you can for right now. You get up to 6 months completely for free, no fees, no nothing like that, and until the market is full as well. So now you can see we have all this stuff available on the website. You can actually go check this out yourself now too. Gardening under the influence. Always. I was just talking about how I had to take my medicine, get a little gardening before the live stream here, but yeah, so we got all kinds of stuff here. You can actually go sign up right here. I'll show you where you can sign up right at the website. Just go to dap.sdla.farm. It's right there in the bio as well. You can go find it there. And then just fill out this form. It helps us to understand a little bit better, get your information to contact you about stuff. Because as a beta tester, you're going to help us out to make the platform better. And like I said, you are actually going to become part owner of the platform. So as we work on this together, we build it out, we're going to push it more into a public ownership structure called a DAO, or a decentralized autonomous organization. So we're using decentralized and open source technology, meaning it's not by a private corporation. It's publicly available where people can verify it, stuff like that. And using technology where even transactions are verifiable, using technology that cannot be changed, cannot be altered, and is just so much better in so many ways. We'll get into all of that, but go ahead and sign up, and we'll be teaching you about all this stuff too as you're a beta tester. But what was I going to show y'all? Yeah, so let me get back to the market. Actually, I'm supposed to be there with my avatar. So like I was saying, this is, you got ad spaces on the sides here. People can rent out the ad spaces if they want to put something. Like let's say you got a sale for the day, right? You could put up a quick little ad on the side here so that when people go to the market, they can see it right there on the top front page. You see, so we got our little your ad here comes up. So there's our market, and you can hear the background sound too. Maybe you could hear it on TikTok. I know that you can hear it on what's it called? Oh wait, can you hear it on there? Maybe not. Let me fix it. Oh, that's right, that's right. So, okay, yeah, y'all can't hear it either. You could probably hear it though, but there's like a sound in the background when you go in, and that recording is real. That's a real background sound that was recorded in Puerto Rico. It's in El Yunque, which is uh, one of the smallest rainforests in the world, but has the most diverse wildlife in any of the world's rainforests. So it's very important that we protect it, and I'm trying to bring attention to that stuff too. So I actually recreated a part of it using, all this 3D stuff. So when you go out here to the market, right, this is all real imagery. Let me go up on the rooftop and you can see. Or I'll even do this. Watch, watch. I'll go into camera mode. So let me go up real quick just so y'all can see. Okay. So when you look around, all of that's real. This is not AI, nothing like that. This is a real 360-degree image from El Yunque, Puerto Rico. Of course, I added this little water layer, right, to make it look like we're on the water here for the market. But this, even down here, right, you can see all the rocks and stuff. This is all real. All the way up. That's a little waterfall. So this is in El Yunque rainforest in Puerto Rico. And even the sound too, excuse me, even the sound too in the background is from there. So, trying to bring a little bit of the real world into the virtual world as well. All right, so let's get out of here. And you can see we got our virtual billboards too, right? So just like those ads you saw on the main screen of the market, we also got those that you can rent out. And we got some by the stage too. But yeah, so come on through, check out the market whenever you want. You can actually come in and join right now, and you'll be on the screen with your avatar. You can come in with a guest account, or you can sign up and actually dress your avatar up. It's up to you. But all the links and stuff are on there. You can, or yeah, go to market.sdla.farm, market.sdla.farm, and it'll be there on the screen. For the other live stream, y'all can see it there, but here on TikTok you can't, because TikTok made me wait. I had to apply to be able to stream from here on TikTok, and they're making me wait 24 hours. So I got to do it from here, in the meantime. But all right, I've been up here showing the market enough. I'm gonna leave my little person up here in the front desk. Let me get our farmer's market hat on. You see, you can actually add this accessory to your avatar too. When you come in, you just go up to the front desk here, click the F button, and you can equip or unequip your little SDLA farmer's hat. And you see right there, and he's even got my glasses. Look at that, right? You see the glasses? Right here, I'll show you on the other one too. Hold on. Flip camera. Boop. There you go. Yeah. Oh, it's all smudged. Oops. There we go. So I got the glasses, right? That's why I did this. So then flip it. Hold on. Boop. And then my guy here, he's got glasses too. All right. So I'm gonna be sitting at the front desk with my avatar, and we'll leave it like that. Go ahead and check out our Jazzy Cat dried catnip. that actually sold really well at the real in-person farmers markets. We had some cat toys too that we stuffed with the catnip, and man, people bought that up. So if you're someone who crochets, please get together with me, please, so that I can maybe like get you to crochet some mice, because we have these like little mice cat toys that we make, and then we can stuff them with the catnip. So, all right. Good on the camera here. We're still good on the camera over here as well. Yeah, so there's another camera over here. If you see right there, that goes to the main live stream. So if you want to see all of the other stuff, if you want to see all the camera angles and see the market, right, and everything happen at the same time, you can do that by going to join on the other platforms. I'm not going to say the names, but you know what's up. The red app and the purple app and all that, because I know TikTok doesn't want me to say it. So, all right. We got our amaryllis flowers here blooming. Man, these things are crazy. If you look at this, right, we have them in what is it, 2.5 quart? Yeah, 2.5 quart container. But this thing is huge. It's like, oh, it's taller than my torso. It's here's my hip. It's all the way up to the top of my head when I put it on my hip. It's wild. So we also like to get seeds from these. It's very easy actually. And let me even show y'all here real quick. So you see you've got the anthers and then the pistil. This is a dioecious plant, right? So it actually has both female and male parts. And here you actually have the anther. You just go ahead and put the pollen here. And you also want to make sure that you get pollen from different anthers. You don't want the same one. So let's take one from like over here, right? And maybe one from over here. And then we'll go and pollinate this same one, because you want a nice mixture of pollen to get the best results for your seeds, because this is what we're doing here. We're producing seeds, right? I'm waiting on mine and the bulbs. Yeah. It's best to grow them for bulbs for sure, because it takes a long time. So like if you see this, right, these are ones we did from seed, and these are about, let's see, 8 months old right now. This is about 8 months of growth from seed. So it does take a long time, but you do get a lot of seeds, so that's the nice side. So we grow them out like that every once in a while, and then we keep them growing, and they grow really well, especially when you grow them from seed, obviously, right? They get very strong. You keep a fan on them too, so that they don't just fall over. We got some other ones blooming here. They're getting ready. See, this one just started popping up. So we're gonna get those listed up on the website pretty soon here, and y'all can start buying them too, because we got to get stuff clearing out. We have way too much stuff in here. We're running out of room already. We got a little bit of room up there still, but we're quickly running out of, like, we're already barely got any walking space, you know, so got to start figuring it out. All right, over here we got, these are blackberry. We're actually going to have a lot more of these too, but these are actually called snowbank blackberries. Snowbank blackberries are actually white blackberries. I didn't even know that was a thing, so when I heard about it, I was like, okay, you got to give it to me. And then they took over our yard. So I pulled up a whole bunch of them last year, put them in containers. So when you buy these, make sure that you do not plant these in your garden or yard, unless you have like acres of property and you don't care if they spread, because they really spread if you don't take care of them. So we're pulling out the rest of them this year as well, and going to replace them with some blueberry bushes. And let's see, we've also got our what's it called again, passion fruit vines over here, right? These are all passion fruit vines, and mango trees as well. We got two of them, but these are all passion fruit vines. And These are really great as well. I love the flowers of these. It actually, we have the flower in the logo as well. All right, I have to move these broccoli over into new containers, and then probably the kale as well. We lost a few of the Mexican chia. We had more, but they're not doing so well. I don't know if it's too cold or what, but we had it pretty warm in here, so I don't know. Um, it's probably just something happened. Maybe, yeah, I really don't know. I don't know, because we had a few more of these, and then this one's not looking so hot either. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, but everything else is looking good. We only got a few that seem to not be too happy. Maybe if I move them around somewhere else, we'll see if they get better. You can see we got comfrey over there at the back too. And comfrey is really, really good if you're making compost tea, which reminds me, I need to go turn my compost tea. So, oh yeah, can y'all still see me over here? Yeah, y'all can. Good, good, good. Okay, so I got my compost tea down here. And I'm just gonna mix that up. It's all at the bottom. Try to break up all this stuff. Ooh, I got some good bubbles going. Okay. There we go. Got that nice and mixed up, and then we're gonna use some of that to water the plants. So let me get my watering can. Oops. Okay. Just making sure I don't get any chunks in there. Oops. Sorry, I brushed the microphone. Okay. So I'm just gonna fill this up. Get one nice full container of compost tea. Whoops. Almost got a chunk. Try to get the rest. Okay, this should be good. So we got a little thing of compost tea here. Bring it on over. Oops, hold on, yeah. Something's itchy. There we go. All right, so we got our compost tea here, and I just dumped that in the bucket with some water. This actually was water I was using to clean trays and stuff too from soil. So it's kind of like some dirty water, but it's still good. It's got soil and sand and stuff in there. So now we got compost tea in there. I'm gonna add some water. I got one more bucket of water over here. And that mixes it up pretty well too. Okay. Can y'all see? Yep. It looks good over there. Okay, and then I'm there in the market. Maybe if I go on this side, actually give a nice view of when people come in too. There we go. Much better. Okay, let's get our water. Now these calendula really need to go into another container. They're starting to. Oh wow. Sorry. Hold on. These are really pretty. Okay. What was I doing again? Compost tea. Got that. Yeah. So let's water these a bit. Let's see. We got all the broccoli is still pretty good. I don't want to water them too much, but yeah, the kale is definitely getting big. I might move these into new containers. Some of them are small. They got covered up. Oop. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, we got tomatoes back there that we took cuttings from our big tomato plant. We got black beans growing. They're doing very well. And let's see, what else? What else? Everything actually is looking pretty good. This one needs some water. This little thing here. I don't even know what's in here. I completely forgot, but we'll see when it sprouts. And then these things, man, these giant flowers. Water these too, so they don't fall over. And you don't really have to water amaryllis often either. That's the nice thing. They really don't need that much water. So anyone who's joining in on the other live stream over there, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you. Also here on TikTok, thanks for joining. If you got any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Or if you want to, join into the virtual market and check things out, you're more than welcome. We got our virtual farmers market running right now. I'm over here at the front desk with my little avatar and my little farmer's hat too. If we could get it to focus. There we go. So I'm at the front desk there. And eventually too, we're actually gonna try to hire, like once things are moving, and we got things running along, we're gonna try to hire somebody to run the front desk over there. It's gonna be, you can work remote from wherever you're at and just greet people when they come in, right? Help people check out and stuff and answer questions. It's gonna be a whole thing. All right. So we have to get these all into containers immediately. And then we got some over there that are ready too, and then we have to start new seeds. But first, let's admire these things, because man, this is one of my favorite flowers right here. These are zonal geraniums. We got 3 colors. We got, what is it? It's like a reddish peach kind of, and then we got a pink, and then I believe this one is white. So we've got a few of those, and then took some cuttings, and then we, put those cuttings into their own containers, and now we got other ones that we can share. So I gotta water these because they're a little bit light. And that's one way that I used to tell as well. I like to pick up the container. If it feels a little bit light to me, you know that, okay, it needs some water. If it feels heavy, maybe not, and give it some time. Because you don't want to overwater either. And I try to be careful with not watering the zonal geranium's leaves. They don't like that, so watch out for that. Oh, this one didn't make it. Oh no. It's gone. Okay. And then this thing here is just too big for our area. It was over there, and I had to move it because I needed more shelf space. And I don't even know. This thing is huge. And it was not that big, but we had to go and put it in a giant pot. So just like, okay, I'm gonna get 4 times the size. But it's all right. We'll put it outside once it warms up, and it'll be good. Okay, water this one a little bit. So I'm watering mostly to procrastinate from planting the other things. I don't know why, but I just like watering more. It's more relaxing. Okay. That's all good. We got our lemongrass. Okay. I think we're actually good over here. Oh, I didn't even finish with the amaryllis either. So now we got that. These are pretty good. And these two, because they got the fan right up on them, so they dry out pretty quick. And they're pretty small too, so I want to give them more compost tea. All right. Uh-oh. Can't show that one. We got the broccoli. Let's get this over here because I still have to finish these. And then the rest of these as well. So I'm gonna have to probably move the camera over. Oh no, can y'all still see? No, it's too far. Okay, so I'll have to turn it. Let's see, how could I do this? Okay, so we'll move that, and we'll turn this here. Maybe that does something. Okay, yeah, it does. Good. So now y'all can still see me on both. And that's why I like having this chest mount for, the other things, because it's if you're trying to do stuff with your hands and work with the soil and all that, yeah, it's a whole mess trying to do that while holding a phone. Okay. So yeah, I need to move this somewhere. Or maybe not. Maybe I could just move her a little bit more in the corner. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. So let's get our light over here. So this is some spinach that ended up bolting because I got it too close to the heating, not the heating, the light. So that's another thing too. If you keep your spinach too close to the light, they will actually bolt. They don't like too much heat or too much, what's it called? Too much light. I don't know why my phone won't focus. There it goes. It keeps like focusing and then unfocusing. See? All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna mostly probably I'll just eat this because it's all just flowering. So, all right. We'll move this out of the way. Over there. It's a little tray. Reuse the soil from this. Okay. So I already got some pre-mixed soil here. And we use our own mixture of soil, pretty simple. Mostly compost. We use a little bit of topsoil, for filler because it's cheap. And then we get some perlite in there for adding in airspace because you don't want your soil to get super waterlogged. And then we add coconut coir in place of sphagnum moss or other moss, and we get a nice mixture here. So we also uh, inoculate it. Basically, we use some compost tea, like I just showed y'all, in the soil here as well. Okay, why won't this focus? That's getting annoying. It doesn't even want to focus at all. It's like super blurry. Y'all see that, right? Okay, it just don't want to focus today. Is there a setting? Maybe is that it? Or maybe there's something on the phone. Let me see. I mean, my screen is pretty much broken too. Yeah, it don't want to focus at all. Okay, well, y'all can still hear me at least. And if you want to see the other live, you want to see the better, camera angles and high def and stuff, and see the market, you can go check it out over there on the other platforms. All right. So let's get this going. This was a blueberry bush that didn't make it, so we'll get these out of here too. Let's see, yeah, the leaves, or not the leaves, the roots are just dead. So yeah, this one did not make it. All right. Got a bunch of worms in there. That's probably part of it. Okay. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of worms in there. Wow. Okay. So let's get our broccoli. But first, let me figure out where they're even gonna go. Probably down here, because I don't know if, well, maybe, no, I'll move the kale, and then we got a third space. We got cabbage here too, but we'll move this there. And then we got extra space now here for the other ones. So let's get that going. And we should definitely be able to fill up a tray with those. I'm gonna need another tray. So let me go get a tray real quick. And we're gonna have these trays for sale too. Let me turn on the light so y'all can see it actually. Over on the other live stream, y'all won't be able to see it because I'm over here with the TikTok. But all right, you see we got our nursery trays here. We got a whole bunch of them, but we mostly use them. But these are all the ones that are brand new, so we're quickly moving down because we had a tall stack before. But all right, so let's get our nursery trays. Cool. Now let me get the other thing too. Get the tray right here. All right. Yeah, y'all can still see me. Cool. So let's get another thing of water as well. So water them a bit more if we need to. But they look pretty good, so let's go ahead and start taking these out. Oof. Shallow roots, okay. I'm trying to go for the ones that have really strong root systems. If they have really shallow roots, it's not really ideal. So, oof, too much water. Okay. So yeah, we're looking for ones that have pretty much full root systems. So I just loosen up the bottom here, and then I should be able to pull it up, and just like that, you see it comes out all together. And like I said, if you want to see the full live stream with all the details and all the different camera angles, you can go on the other page, but it's up to you. You can hang out here on TikTok as well. Whoa. So yeah, another shallow root system. So we'll put that one over here. That one's shallow. Like, they're good, but just not ideal. So preferably we'll use ones like these. Oh shoot. Yeah, okay. Whoa. There it goes. Another good one. So we got a few good ones, yeah. Oh, that's a really good one. Oh, it's tiny. This one's good. That one's good. Oops. Okay, yeah, we got a few shallow roots now. Oh no. Okay, let me turn this around. Oh. That was not good. There we go. No good. Ooh, this one's really, really good right here. Perfect one. I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting a craving for chocolate. Anybody else? I think I'm gonna have some dessert after this. Oh, we got those seeds sprouting. I didn't even plant this. That's funny. We'll let it grow, see what happens. And I got another one. Okay. And that's that. So let's clean out the rest of the soil. Oof, my arms are getting tired. And that's having a disability and working on plants. Oh my gosh. And my arm is getting tired. I'm gonna probably have to take a break, get some medicine. Oops. And then I'm just cleaning out the rest of the soil from all these cells. Okay, that's everything. So let's rinse this out now. Let's use the clean water. Okay, so that's pretty clean. Not 100% clean, but so I'll leave it over here until I get some cleaner water. But for now, that's good, so let's move forward. Let's get these planted. Let's see, y'all can still see me there. Good, good. I need some more containers. So there we go. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, I do need to water this a bit more actually. Good thing I brought water. And it's got compost tea in there as well, so it's going to help with the transplant shock. So that as they, get used to their container, they'll actually recover a lot faster. So just mix that into the soil. Okay, and again, this is our own soil mixture. It's just compost, topsoil, perlite, and coconut husks, or coconut coir, whatever you call it. Okay, so start filling these containers, add a little space for the thing. I'm sorry, hon. This plant is down here, like scratching me. I'm gonna have to move this in here. Oy. Sorry. Those are old leaves anyways. You can see she's got a whole set of new leaves, but alright. So that goes into the main spot there. There you go. And now we got the rest. But I just do this for right now, clean it up as best I can. And then we're gonna drop it onto this tray here. And then once we fill up this tray, we'll come over, clean them off. As a matter of fact, let me get a better tray, because this is supposed to be our clean tray. So we'll get our dirty tray, and we'll put our clean tray over there for when the ones are clean, because we're gonna clean them off in the water. So we got that there. It's gonna be our third tray of broccoli. Okay, here we go. So what do y'all got going on this Sunday afternoon? Let's see, we're already at 7 o'clock here over in Chicago. Did you have a good Sunday? Did you hang out? Just watch TV? Was it busy? Let me know, let me know. Are you getting some seeds planted? If not, why not? Because you definitely got to start getting some seeds planted, y'all. It is definitely getting to that time. Mother's Day is usually like the last frost day for us over here in Chicago. So that's generally the last day that you have to really start prepping. Because after that, you can put stuff out and there'll be no frost. So you can plant stuff straight into the ground. But if you want to prepare ahead of time, right, you want to have some stuff already growing so it gets bigger. Because in case you have like a short growing season like we have here, then you can have it grow bigger before it actually becomes this growing season, and they'll be ready to go. I'm gonna change up the music though a bit. It's a little too soft for my taste right now. I'm kind of falling asleep, I'm not gonna lie. So let me put something on with a little more energy. Oh, I forgot, that's the compost tea water. There we go. Clean that off. Okay, let's see. What kind of music could we put on? Ooh, I know. Oh, hold on. Shoot, I forgot it's showing up on the thing. It's alright. Okay, the farmer's market's showing. Switch account. Go here. And then we're going to playlists. This is like the best one to play for when I'm doing stuff. Okay. Okay, I gotta turn down this sound effect because it's too loud actually. Settings, audio, turn down the ambiance. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so now we're good. Yeah, now we're good. So now y'all can hear me at least. Hey. My little guy's hanging out there at the front desk. So how far can y'all see? Let's with this. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's mostly over here. That needs water actually. So yeah, these are looking really good. It's our kale. Hey. Oh shoot, the magnet fell. There it goes. Okay, there we go. Now y'all are right underneath, so when I talk, you can actually hear me. Go, go. See, this helps me get going. If I'm just sitting here listening to like really slow music, it ain't happening. I'm not getting this done in one day. Welcome in Yoder and Cassie over here on TikTok. If anybody else is joining on the other ones, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Make sure you're checking out all the cool stuff we got on the website now. You can sign up to be a beta tester to get access to all the restricted parts of the site because it is still in beta, but we've moved more to the public beta now. There we go. So yeah, these are all broccoli. And it's our third tray of broccoli here. So we're just putting all these. See, we got our broccoli. We got 2 more trays over there that we did. And this is our last one. And then we'll move on to the other ones. Oh, I forgot to move this guy. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff available for sale too, coming soon. Not yet. We're still getting everything worked out on the website, but it will be soon. So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna have a spring sale on all of our products. Yeah, prices are coming down. And don't forget to sign up to be a beta tester as well. Okay, I think we're still good. Check 1, 2. Yeah, we're good. Okay. We're almost done with this tray. These are all the really good ones. And then over here we got the ones that have really shallow root systems, so they might not make it. So we're prioritizing these, just in case we don't have enough space. Because we gotta choose, you know, the best ones, because we don't have a whole bunch of space down here. So what you got going on this Sunday, y'all? Just hanging out? Trying to move quick because we got a lot of other ones to get here too, as you can see. Thought I saw something. Sometimes they sneak in here with these little green bulb things. I gotta get them out.
Have a new record out. It went to number 6 on Billboard in Rolling Stone magazine. How does that feel? It's pretty insane. I'm going to Disneyland. Big team. We're getting girlfriends. We're going to Disneyland. Girlfriends going to Disneyland. Girlfriends going to Disneyland. Girlfriends going to Disneyland.
All right. Man, I love these flowers, and they smell good too, the leaves. These are zonal geraniums. superstar. What are you drifting on? Just keep drifting on. Okay, I need one more in that tray. It looks like we got more than enough. So I'll probably be eating these. This is too bizarre. This is too bizarre. Mega superstar. All right, now we got a whole tray. Oh, maybe there's one more space actually. Okay, we got a full tray now. So let me turn this. Ah. Got something in my eye. Okay, so we got our tray here, and we're just gonna rinse them off in the water and water them as well at the same time. Just kind of get them done at the same time. It clean, makes it easier. Get the sides clean, and then also get it nice and watered with some compost tea. And then I don't have to go again and water them for a while. So what y'all doing over there on the live stream? What you got going on today? Go ahead and drop it in the chat. It should pop up on the screen actually. I have everything connected. It took me all day yesterday to get everything connected, but it's working now. I'm working on getting all the Streamlabs stuff done. There's a whole bunch of stuff they got in there, man. It's a lot. But I can even stream from my phone too on there and have it go out to all the different platforms, so that's nice. But we're also gonna be setting it up so you can connect your live streams to our website too. So when you make your profile, you'll be able to go in there and put your streaming links, so whatever platform, if it's TikTok or whatever, right? And you put up the link in there and it'll actually display on our website, so just a way to help promote what you got going on too, because we know a lot of people use other platforms to live stream. All right. Making good progress. I think I'm actually gonna fill the water up some more. Um, Clean out some of the perlite on the top. Okay. So yeah, we're just cleaning off the sides, even though this is dirty water, right? It's got soil and stuff in there, compost tea, but it's good though, because the compost tea adds a protective layer. So while we're watering it and cleaning it at the same time, we're also protecting it. So it's all in one. Okay. No fala. Hands up high. It's such a good song, man. Missy Elliott and Skrillex, what a good combo. Gotta beat the go rat-ta-ta. Go rat-ta-ta. Just relax. Okay, making good progress. I think actually, let's check. Ooh, our bok choy is ready for its next container. So we got a lot of work to do actually. Oof, my goodness. So I got all my stuff on the chargers. I got both laptops on chargers. I got my phone over there. That's the second camera angle on a charger, except for this phone that's right here. So maybe I should go get my little mobile pack. I got a mobile charging pack. I should hook it up to it right now before it starts to go down. Or maybe not, because this thing can't really charge that way anyways. There's an old phone and charging port is all busted. But it still works, so I use it. Use what you got, you know? Alright, these are looking good. Okay, we got 3 more. Wow, that's already done. That was an hour. So it's been an hour. It's already 7:30. Wow. Okay, so we got 30 more minutes here in the live stream, y'all. Make sure if you haven't already, go sign up, dude. What are you doing? Why are you just watching me do these plants? Go sign up for the beta test. You're literally like, I'm trying to be subtle about it in these posts, you know what I mean? But y'all are missing out on some major rewards and benefits for being founding community members, for getting, free access, all kinds of stuff that's on the way. I'm telling y'all, just trust me on this. You're gonna want to sign up. So go to the website, sdla.farm/dap or dap.sdla.farm, whatever. It's in the bio. Go do the thing. Or if you're on the other live stream, you can see it scrolling across the screen. So you don't even gotta go to the website or nothing. You can just go check it right there. Okay. I have some more, but man, I don't know. We got 3 trays already of broccoli. I'm gonna have to call it at that because we cannot just keep having all these trays. I think I can move them outside though. It's starting to get nicer. Normally we wait till after around Mother's Day to start putting out the plants outside because we don't want no frost, right? But broccoli and other brassicas, right? They can handle some cold. So the kale I got, the cabbage, the broccoli, I should be able to start hardening them off little by little and get them to be able to be used to go outside. The bok choy, not so much. They don't like the cold. They're a little bit more on the tropical side. But the colder stuff, the kales, the broccolis, the cabbages, right? They can handle it. Okay. Okay. I rinsed it up the best that I could, for now at least. I gotta fill this up with clean water and rinse it again. So now let's get these done. These are got peppers, basil. Let's see. Okay, we got some space there. That would be a good spot for the basil, actually. So the basil's gonna go right there. We'll probably put peppers, I think I might put them over here. Yeah, we'll put them right here probably. Or you know what? Oh man. Oh, I know. We'll go here with the kale. We'll get our bok choy over here. Alright, so they're good there. Just getting covered a little bit by the kale. It's okay. Actually, let me move this. I'm just moving these little kales around. I gotta move these into new containers anyways, so this is just temporary. Okay, so now we got another space there. Then we could put our other ones, which are peppers. Yeah, we'll put our peppers there. We need a space for the calendula. I think I know actually there's gonna go over there. So we got calendula there, basil, peppers. All right. We'll start with the basil because actually these are kind of getting big in here. Or actually we could wait. Calendula definitely is the worst. It's got yellow leaves. So we'll get these calendula in containers first. Let's go. Remember, you could join us in the virtual farmers market here too. Let me turn the volume down. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let's get it. Get some water. Welcome in who's joined to the live stream. Thanks for coming through. What's up? What's up? All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna eat these broccolis because we cannot plant any more broccoli. We are all broccolied out. So this is gonna be a nice salad. We'll rinse those off later. We got some spinach here we're gonna eat too, so that'll go together nicely. Whoa. Water these a bit. All right, these. I want to say these containers, but I don't know if I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, just close. I think maybe there's 1 or 2 over here. Yeah, we got it. So we'll use these. Have just enough left. So that works out pretty well. All right. So now we just need to separate these out. Remember to, like, for some reason it's not focusing over here, as you can tell, right? When I focus it now, right? But then it goes back. I don't know why. No matter like how close or how far, it just doesn't want to focus. Maybe, I don't know, but whatever. So if y'all want to see, we got the other live stream running too on all the other platforms. You can go check it out. Link in the bio, all that stuff. So, all right, let's get our calendula out of here. We got a little spinach that sprouted. Ooh, and I get. Oh man, that's right. I bought a whole new set of seeds, y'all, from Native Seed Alliance, and they get here tomorrow. I'm so hyped. We're gonna have all kinds of really good stuff. So I'll be making a video about that once I get them. It's another calendula. Okay, yeah, we got some calendula sprouting here. I put the rest of my seeds that I had in here, other than the ones that we have prepackaged for sale. I love the smell of calendula too. It smells so good. Even just like this, when it's not even fully like flowering or anything yet, it still smells good. And this is a rue. That's a rue plant. So we'll put that in another one too. But all right, let's get these planted. I'm gonna need a little poker. Here we go. So we just make a space in here. We get our little plant. Might have to water it a bit, get some of the soil off. And right in. You gotta be really, really gentle with it. There we go. So we'll do that for some more, and then we'll clean them off. I need some water. Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. Cool. My guy's still hanging out there in the market. If y'all want to go hang out with him with your avatar. We still got the other live stream on. Welcome. Hey, what's up, y'all? We're gonna be closing up the live stream in about 30 minutes. So make sure you go sign up to be a beta tester if you haven't already, or to be a vendor at the next virtual farmers market. We do these every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time. So come on through next time. Even if you're not a vendor, right? If you want to just hang out and browse the market and see what's going on, or if you're a performer, right? If you're a musician or a comedian or someone who does performances, you can do a performance at our virtual farmers market. Come on through. Got to be a lot more delicate with these little ones. So they're doing good though. So yeah, if y'all got any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the chat about the platform or about what we do, our plants, our seeds. If you want any gardening tips. Let me know what you got going on this, on your Sunday afternoon here. Say something, y'all. Let me know you're alive at least.
The path of the hunter.
I'm trying not to dance because I know that's gonna shake the camera here. This gets me going. It helps me get this work done. Okay. See, it takes a lot longer for these because I have to be more gentle. I can't just like throw the soil in and pack it in. I gotta be super careful about how much pressure I put around the sides because I don't want to crush the stem and then it just dies. Ooh, that rhyme. That was a good one.
I've been gone.
I mean, this one's pretty big. I might just throw this one in its own container right here.
Many nights in the darkness. I had to do it alone. The path of the hunter.
Oops. Uh-oh. Music went out. I think it paused to make sure that I'm still listening. 1 second. Yeah, it's been that long, huh? We're already at 20 minutes left. Here in the little market. Yes, still listening. Let's actually get something a little bit chill. A little more chill. Let's go here.
Alright, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I got a friend who told me about this website.
No way, really? Sorry, I hate ads. Alright. Cool. You see, and on the live stream too, you can see we got the picture on the big screen in the main one. So if like let's say that's you, right? Like if you're a DJ or you're a performer or a singer or a comedian, whatever, we could do that, right? We could have you up there on the screen and actually show that in the virtual farmers market too. So you could perform live, you could do a recorded set, whatever. Let's actually move these over. Starting to run out of soil. Got a worm. All right, there we go. We're getting it going. We got a few left. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, we got almost done with that. Almost done with the calendula. Then we can move on to the next one. Okay. I think we got just enough containers. Okay. As you can see, I'm used to this. I've been doing this for years, so I got my little system down. See, so we take the root system here. Got to be really, really gentle with it. And we slowly put that in. So, oops. Hold on. They want to put ads up. There we go. So yeah, you gotta be really gentle. Man, this phone just does not want to focus. I think I should have gone live on my other phone because I have a better camera on that one. I'm gonna do that next time. Well, next time I won't need to actually because they're gonna approve it for me to go live on the other platform, so I don't have to worry about this. Because I have a multi-stream thing, but TikTok is making me wait 24 hours for some reason. I don't know why. So whatever. Making it work. Oops. Yeah, almost done. There we go. One, two, three left. And I think I have one more. Yeah. It's all messed up, but it works. look at how this container is, y'all. It's got a little dent in it, but it still works. There we go.
As an owner of Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I know how to make slick looking goggles/glasses. But I have no idea how to make slick social media styles.
Anyways. That's why I like using my Spotify instead of the YouTube, because I don't get all the ads. I don't pay for a Spotify, but you know, I don't get any ads on mine. There's a way. Okay. Oops, sorry, little worm. One more. Go. Last one. Okay. So let's clean these off. Oops. Let me move this camera a bit though. Go. clean these off now. And we're getting close to the end here. So probably once I finish with these, we'll close up the live stream. If you got any questions before we go, drop them in the chat and I'll get them answered. My goal is to make this my life every day. You know, that this is what I do. Because this is so nice and relaxing. I love doing this. Just sitting here, cleaning my little plants and putting them in bigger containers and watering them. It's so nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too good at the whole marketing part. You know, getting out there and selling them. But I'm getting better. Especially now that we got this updated website. All the new features. And I self-coded it. I learned how to code and I went ahead and made my own platform so that now we can share it with the community and make a community-owned platform where now we all work together in keeping things going, and we have a say all together in what happens and how it progresses forward. So when things like, you know, when like how TikTok might shut down again in 2 weeks, when things like that happen, we still got somewhere to go. I'm just gonna put them over here. Perfect. Actually, no, I'm gonna put these over here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Your data is gold to hackers. McAfee helps keep you safe with AI-powered scam detection, secure VPN,
Got
and
another
award-winning
ad.
antivirus. Plans start at $39.99 for the first year. Visit McAfee.com/online protection. Terms apply.
Okay. It was a short one. Let's do the rest. Remember, you can see the other live stream with all the other camera angles and actually high definition and see the market and everything on the screen, right? You can see that on the other platforms. It's just right now TikTok isn't letting me do it. So I have to wait 24 hours and I'm just doing it on my regular phone until then. But next time you'll see all the other stuff on the screen. Okay. Making good progress. Only got a few left. So if you haven't already, this would be a good time to go hit that follow button, check out the stuff that we got on the page, right? Make sure that you sign up to be a beta tester or sign up to be a vendor at the next market. So we can highlight your products or your services, whatever you do, and promote it out to our platform and everybody in our audience. and it's going to continue to expand and grow as time goes on. So get ready for all that. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Remove these. Okay. All right. Just got 3 more. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. 3 left, so they'll probably just go right here. And then we got that. And this one make it. Okay. That's that. Oh shoot. Got our little seedlings now. And they're all good. Got 4, 8, 12, 15, 16. Nice, 16 calendula, not bad. Let's see if we can plant some more. But you see we have a lot of other stuff in the back there. Some of it hasn't sprouted yet, some of it has, and it's still growing. Just got to give it some more time. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff on the way, and we got to plant more seeds. So, whole thing over here, y'all. Okay, but it is 8 o'clock, so it is closing time for the virtual farmers market, y'all. Let's see here. Boop. So remember, if you haven't already, go and check out the virtual farmers market. You can make your little avatar and join us in the market anytime. It's open 24/7, 365. So you can go in. Here, I'll show you real quick. You can go in with your avatar. You could dress up your avatar to make them look like you, right? You see, I got my glasses there, got my little sweatsuit, got my blue hair because I would love to have blue hair, but I don't want to bleach my hair and ruin it. So, so I got blue hair in the metaverse, right? And I got my farmer's hat too. That's our SDLA farmer's hat. I made that. Oop, I made that as an attachment you can get for your character, and you can pick that up over here at the front desk. It's right here, and you just click F, and it attaches or it reattaches. But yeah, you can see we've got all of our stuff that we have for sale displayed around the market. Right now, they're not live, so you can't buy them yet because we still have to connect everything. But you could go and check it out and see, how it would be done for yours. And you can rent out one of these booths or these store spaces. And I would highly recommend getting on it because, it's going to fill up quick once people figure out what they're actually getting here. And the good spots are going to be taken right away, the ones up front, because everybody starts out in here. This is where you start. When you open up the market, you drop in right here, boom. And then people have to go this way. You can't teleport unless you use this teleporter, which takes you to the stage. So everyone has to walk around. So this is like prime location number 1 right here. This booth is the first one that people walk up to. These stores over here, right? All of this. And obviously these double-decker stores are the best. You get 2 floors and you get a rooftop. So you can fill it up with all kinds of stuff. Literally, like whatever you can imagine, we can put in here. Because I'm a 3D builder, I'm a 3D designer, so I actually made all of this, and I can make the other stuff too for your shop. So it's going to be a really good time, yo. All right. Thanks for joining me on the stream here and here in TikTok, everybody. Let me flip it around. Oops. Oh, no one's even here. All right, well, whatever. So go ahead, sign up for the blah, 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 blah. Go sign up for the beta test. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Y'all can tell. Go sign up for the beta test. Get involved, right? Start getting rewarded for all the stuff that we're doing here and being active in the community. And I'm telling you, it's gonna pay off. Not, oh shoot, I shouldn't say anything financial because it's, but you're gonna want to get involved. Just trust me, you're gonna want to get involved here. There's early rewards for people who are getting involved as founding members. So you're gonna want to take advantage of that. Trust me. So I don't want to say too much because I'm not supposed to say too much. I'm supposed to keep it, hush hush, keep it secrets because then once it comes out, it's a much better surprise. And then the people who are actually involved and the ones who deserve it will actually receive it. So all right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Take care. Have another wonderful Sunday and rest of your week. And we'll see you next week here again, 5 p.m. Central Time in the metaverse and here on the live streams. Take care again. See you next time.